What's up, y'all? Your realtor Sarbir Grewal here, back with another educational video. This time I'm going to be covering pre-sales in BC. Now, I've been doing pre-sales for a little while now. It's come to my attention about how many individuals here in the Lower Mainland, Vancouver, and in BC for that matter, do not know how pre-sales work. These people might have heard the word pre-sale by their peers or on the media. However, they may not be aware what it's like to invest in a pre-sale, you know, the pros, the cons, the benefits, how incentives work, the deposit structure, and that is what this video is for. To go over the pros and cons, give you guys an overview of how pre-sales work, and just generally what to look for when buying a pre-sale. So let's just get right into it. What is a pre-sale? Well, a pre-sale, simply put, is an opportunity for you, the purchaser, to get into a new development before construction has even begun. So essentially it's a unit you'll be getting at a fixed price that's sort of customizable to your liking. And typically all you have to do is pay small deposit amounts over a set period of time until construction is complete. So there's no need for financing at the beginning. And when it comes to buying a pre-sale, you're not actually buying a physical property. You're buying a contract. And within that contract is a floor plan. And so that building is going to be complete in 2 to 3 years on average. Now, what exactly are the pros and cons of buying a pre-sale? Let's start off with the pros. First and foremost, and the biggest pro of all, is you don't need financing to secure a unit. Like I mentioned before, in most cases you're just paying small deposit amounts until the time of completion. So you don't need to worry about financing until the project is actually done. Typically, I recommend that if you do buy a pre-sale, you try and get financing well before the project completes. That way you at least have firm approval and you don't have to worry about it and stress about it 3 or 4 months out until the project is complete. However, to each their own, at least you have the flexibility to not get financing right away, and you can kind of wait until the project is near completion to get that financing. And the other pro is this: you don't have to worry about doing a home search. I mean, you pick out a unit, you know you got a home secured as long as you can get financing by the time it completes. You get a brand new home by the time the building is done, customized to your liking, and maybe even if you decided to add upgrades, sometimes it's laminate flooring, sometimes it's the color scheme, sometimes it's additional parking space or storage, whatever the case may be. You get that upon completion. And lastly, another great pro is when it comes to buying a pre-sale, you don't have to worry about land transfer tax. Now there's a catch. It's only up to $750,000. Most cases, most people look to buy one bed and den, two bed and den, pre-sale units. And for the most part, a lot of these can be found under $750,000. And if you do snag one up that is under $750,000, you don't have to pay land transfer tax on a brand new unit. Sounds great, doesn't it? But hey, before you get too excited, remember, there's always some cons. First con is this: the development oftentimes, especially in recent times, does get delayed. We've been seeing that a lot in the market. So if a development says, you know, it's gonna finish in 2 to 3 years, that could be extended. Maybe 3.5 years. If you were looking to move into a home at a certain point, that could be delayed. Even though you're getting a brand new unit that's customized to your liking, there may be slight variations in it. I mean, you bought a floor plan in a contract, and there could be small changes. I mean, sometimes the square footage isn't always right, sometimes they reuse the wrong color scheme, and you know, for the most part, they do end up being great and to everybody's liking, but there's always some small variation that could occur. So that's something to watch out for. And the other con is this: even though I had already mentioned that you don't need financing for a period of 2 to 3 years, you still are on the hook for the purchase, so you need financing at the end of the day. I mean, if you're not able to get suitable financing by the time the project completes, you're still on the hook for the purchase, and you run at risk of losing your deposit. And sometimes there's more severe consequences. And the last con is this: taxes. You have to pay GST, 5% on any unit. And sometimes you're not allowed to assign your units. And what does assignment mean? Well, assigning your unit is essentially if you, let's say you didn't want to actually move in by the time the project completes, or you've seen the value of your home has gone up over the 3 years, assigning it is assigning your contract to another buyer. You're just selling your home, essentially. Now, just to touch up on a point that I already made regarding assignments. Assignments are exactly what I said they were before. They're assigning your unit to another buyer. Maybe because you're not able to get financing, you just don't want to move into that project anymore. Or maybe in some cases, and this was happening a lot in 2020 and 2021, is the value of your home has gone up. So you're looking to cash in and grab some profits. Now here's the last and most important part about this video. what to look for when you're actually buying a presale. How do you know what's a good unit, what's a good developer, what's a good development to get into? Well, here's how. So first and foremost, work with a realtor, like myself. In most cases, realtors have a great understanding of who the good developers are and who the bad developers are, and they can relay that information to you. Number 2, location, and obviously the community plan. A lot of these developments are being developed, for lack of a better word, in areas that are experiencing positive change. And that's something you want to look out for. What is the 5 to 10 year plan of this particular area? Are they going to develop more amenities? Are they adding more roads, more schools, more catchments? Are they adding transit? Are they making it easier for individuals like yourself, or if you're picking it up for investment, for your renters to kind of move around the neighborhood, the city, and of course get to other places if they need to? And thirdly, this is more so for investors. You want to get the best bang for your buck, so you want to look for essentially price per square foot. If you're looking for an investment, you want something that has the lowest price per square foot. That way you can maximize ROI. And of course, if you're looking to move in yourself, you want to see what kind of amenities they offer and what's included in the strata. When it comes to amenities, everybody offers something a little bit different. Gyms, fitness centers, pools, saunas, workspaces, whatever the case may be, you want to see what best fits for you and your needs. And of course, when it comes to the strata fee, some people charge 50 cents a square foot, high rises charge 60 cents a square foot. There's a range. So you want to see what's included in that strata fee. Is hot water included? Electricity? Amenities? You want to see what's included in there so you can know precisely how much you're getting. And of course, the most important part of what you want to look out for, the price. How much do you want to pay for your presale? That's all dependent on the various areas. I mean, presales are typically more expensive in areas like Vancouver, Burnaby, but in areas like Langley and Chilliwack, and Abbotsford for that matter, they're a lot cheaper. So it depends on where you want to go and where you want to invest. This has been your realtor, Sarbir Grewal, with a quick educational video on what makes presales so great, the pros and cons, the benefits, and why they might be a good fit for you. Now, if you want more information on what presale projects are currently out there on the market, if you have general questions, you can reach out to me via call, text, or book a call in the Calendly link above there. You can always just shoot me an email too, but I'll catch you guys on the next video. Till next time.